My name is Joy Demain. I am an entertainer, I'm a singer, I'm a producer, I'm an actor. I've been on stage since I was a little girl. I love the connection, and I feel like this is what I was meant to do, is to perform. This is part of something people have been doing in this world for thousands of years, and I'm a part of that. And I love it. The first time I met my husband was in a recording studio. I said, I need a piano player and I need a music arranger. And they said, do you want the best? And I said, if I can afford him. And so eventually I married him. He really changed the possibilities for me that I saw, because all of a sudden he knew all the musicians there, and all of a sudden I got to sing in great places with him and with other musicians. We opened our own theater company in 1995, and it was called Jade Productions, and we produced a lot of shows. I surprisingly loved when I would do something or say something and it would make people laugh. Because I can sing, but making people laugh is a whole different thing. There's a whole different connection, and it was a response that I could hear immediately. The theater company that I worked a lot with in Las Vegas, I was cast as Dolly Levi in this show. Then I got diagnosed with breast cancer, and I called them right away and I said, I'm not going to be able to do the show. I had to take chemotherapy, and they said to me, just do the show, okay? We'll give you this dressing room upstairs so you don't have to go downstairs at all, and you won't have to do difficult choreography. And they just really wanted me to be able to play the part. I went from feeling dead to feeling alive and happy. It changed everything for me. It changed the way I felt, so that I became positive, and my doctors could see how joyful I was because of what I was doing. They had me talk to other people who were going through the same situation because I was doing something positive, and they saw that I could express that and help other people. To this day, when I hear someone has breast cancer, I will talk to them and try to help them get past the fear. My biggest trial and tribulation is when my husband passed away over 3.5 years ago. I adored him. He was just such a sweet man, and he was really sick. He had kidney failure, and he had diabetes and everything that went with diabetes. And I remember I used to tell him when he was in the hospital something that I had heard, that if you put a smile on your face, it increases endorphins, and it makes you feel love, and it makes you feel happy. And I used to try to get him to not be so overwhelmed with what he was going through. I used to sing happy songs as I was walking around, just so that I could feel happiness, and that's how I was able to get through it. And I knew that he would not want me to become a puddle. Having the name Joy is a really big responsibility, because people expect something when they meet me, and I am a very joyful person. I started painting watercolor, and I learned how to make colors move on the paper, and I realized I could paint anything the way I painted flowers with watercolor. I went into a store and was looking at magazines, and I found this picture of this beautiful male model. I bought the magazine and then giggled my way out of the shop. And this is the same penis in every one of my penis paintings, and it's the same model, and one day I'll have to look him up and see who he is, so if anybody recognizes this penis, let me know. This was the first one that I did. I wanted to copy certain artists with their styles, and so this was Magritte. This one right here was my a cheap shot at pointillism because it was made to look like pointillism, but actually I painted it first and then I put the points all over the place. So I cheated, but it's beautiful. I think it's really beautiful. Did I copy a frame from The Simpsons? Yes, because you'll see the same couch and the little painting. This one is called Up for the Sunrise. I don't know if it's the perfect penis, but it was the perfect subject for my paintings.